Buongiorno. Is it buongiorno? Hello. Well, come on. We got a crazy one today. Yeah, we have. We'll have a wee little discussion. There's a link so people can come up and have their say should they wish to. Oh, Saturday already. Saturday already. I'll tell you, I was getting all this ready and before I know it, boom, 2 o'clock. Boom, here it is. Hope you're all well on this glorious Saturday. Living the dream. Looks like the sun's trying to come out, but then it looks like it wants to rain as well. So there you go. Indecisive Saturday. But yeah, we will be talking about Islam. Well, it could be just me. Yo, beats and tapes. How you doing, mate? Today is Islam Day. Should Islam be banned? Can the UK survive? Islamization. It's all going on. We've got a few things set up. Should I need them? Things to discuss in the world of Islam. Islam. Oh no, Islam. Hey, how you doing, Nikki? Hope you're well on this glorious Saturday. I was just saying, it looks like the sun wants to come out, but it looks moody, like it wants to rain. What's that all about? What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? Is it gonna rain on you? Bad weather. Don't know where I'm going with that. That's number 1 on the charts, mate. That is bad weather. Go me. Go Whiz in the weather. But yeah, I decided we'll have a wee chat about Islam. I know what I meant. Well, I'll do it twice because I enjoyed doing that. But that's the way I'm thinking. Ban it. I thought I'd say it like Chewbacca. Hope you appreciated it. But, yeah, it's nice at the moment. Yep, it is nice. Beats and tapes. It is nice. I say it's sunny, but it looks like there's dark clouds. Dark clouds. Who's in a mood then? Why have we got the dark clouds? Who's upset? Jesus. Come on. But yes, I thought it'd be a good time to discuss the old Islam. We hadn't discussed it for a while, but it seems to be like, as they're trying to take over every single country, including the UK. Will we survive? Excuse me. But yes, it's going to be a good one. Ban it, says Pat. Yes, I mean, that sort of ends it, doesn't it? That's the end of the stream, then ban it. Yep, we all agreed. But I've got a few things to read, obviously. We've got to educate ourselves on the situation. We can't just say ban it, because they'll be like, why? You're Islamophobic. How dare you? You suffer from Islamophobia. You know how it goes. But no, we're going to see if anyone wants to say their bit about Islam. They can come up. There's a link in the pinned comment above the chat. So, yep, there's a few of them, mate. There's a few they're trying to bring back. I think it's about 20 or 30 brides. But Shamima Begum should not be allowed back. She's done it. I mean, you made your bed, lie in it, innit? So, let me see. See if I can find the report. It's I'll share it on screen so you can see it. Actually, that should make it a little bit better for you. But yes, that's what you're on about. Beats and tapes. Beats and tips. Do it that way around. Makes you laugh, doesn't it? Should be repatriated. You what? Yeah, I know. But I had reports, right, that she was actually one of them walk around with a gun and all sorts, and she was quite a terror. So she's not scared of a bit of Islamic torture, apparently. But Shamima Begum should be returned to the UK alongside other British-linked individuals currently held in Syrian detention facilities. A major counter-terrorism review has concluded. I mean, how do you conclude that? You knew there's going to be some sort of narrative to get her back because where she's been staying and that. Like, Shamima Begum is everything that's wrong with this planet, isn't she? Like, does all that. Oh, no, I need to play the victim here. It's gone Pete Tong. It's all gone wrong. Oh, poor me, poor me. Yeah, I heard something along those lines, Geese. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be doing all that, we don't want you in the UK, do we? I mean, what do you say, ladies and gents? Shamima Begum, yay or nay for the UK? I mean, the Independent Commission on UK Counter-Terrorism declared that the government's existing approach of allowing individuals to remain in these camps was unsustainable following a 3-year investigation. Oh, wow. If that's the case, then just let them all back in then, innit? Oh, doing that, it's just unsustainable. I'll have them back in. I mean, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And this is because Pat decided to mention Shamima Begum. This was not planned. But as he said, I thought, let's have a quick kite. Because I did read it myself earlier. And I was like, ooh, that's a bit random, isn't it? But they can't remain in the camps. So what country are they in the camps? I mean, just go. It's blooming ridiculous. I don't get it. The commission cautioned that the detention centres in northeastern Syria threatened to become Britain's Guantanamo, drawing parallels to the US facility in Cuba, where Al Qaeda suspects were imprisoned indefinitely. I've just put them into Guantanamo then. Or just let them go in Syria. See you later. They argue that conditions in camps such as Ashol and Al Roj amount to inhuman and degrading treatment, making Britain's stance incompatible with its human rights commitments internationally. That's all it is, isn't it? Blooming human rights. Quick, we've got to let in all these Islamic terrorists. I mean, sorry, illegal immigrants because of human rights. It's absolutely ridiculous. I wonder why we've got the blooming Islam going absolutely crazy in our country. I mean, blimey heck. When France sent men to fight ISIS, they were pretty clever. Their first objective was to kill as many French nationals that joined ISIS, so less of them were returned. Not sure it actually worked. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that, Geese. She must be a very good doctor. Lol. But human rights, I mean, do you give up your human rights when you join something like Islam, because that's all about death, oppression, murder, rape, genocide, ethnic cleansing? So do you not give up your human rights there and then? Shamima Begum left Bethnal Green in East London when she was 15 years old in 2015 to join the terror group Islamic State, which has been linked to numerous terrorist attacks across Britain and Europe, including the Manchester Arena bomber. She travelled alongside 2 other schoolgirls and married an Islamic State fighter shortly after reaching Syria, having 3 children who all died in infancy. In 2019, Begum had her UK citizenship revoked for joining the terror group and has been pursuing legal campaigns to get it back and return to Britain since. Now 26, she remains detained at the Al Roj refugee camp in Syria. See, she could have actually done better in life if she turned around and wrote a book saying it was called like I Was Wrong. That'd be a good one. I Was Wrong. And then she literally stands against Islamic terrorism and against women like doing what she done. If she flipped that around, people may be a bit more like, oh, okay. Do you know, maybe? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. But I mean, I'll be a bit like, blooming hell. She's changed. And she's literally, like, you know, doing a bit like Oh, gone brain dead. The bloke from whose father was the ruler of Hamas. Oh, forgot his name. Oh, gone. I'm gonna have to look it up. I assume he's known as son of Hamas, isn't he? Oh, there he is. Musab Hassan Yusuf. That's who I was thinking of. God blimey. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I was having a brain fart. But oh yeah, Pat's on it. Musab Hassan Yusuf. So what is she sort of, started doing a bit what he does and goes like, I was part of Hamas and I was like, he's written a Burke and that, and he actually destroys Islam, doesn't he? So what has she started doing that? What has she started doing that? Oh, I'd admire it. I'm like, good, you switch. Would I don't know. You'd have to see her sort of working around the globe, wouldn't you? Doing this, that, and everything else. And then maybe someone like America would take her in. I don't know. Or is it once a terrorist, always a terrorist? But then that can't be the case of what we just said with Mossab Hassan Yusuf, is it? Do you know what I mean? Oh, I don't know. Not put myself into my own corner there. I'm not too sure. I don't know. The women in Al Hajj are as bad, if not worse, than the men, and they're indoctrinating the children with them, half of whom are kidnapped or orphans. Yeah, women can be quite a good sort of way of indoctrinating kids, isn't it, as a mother? Because, like, mum doesn't lie, so to speak. So, yeah, that could be a good reason. That would not surprise me. They're now becoming to an age where they're actually marrying the older women in the camps. It's not good. Yeah, well, the other's still out and about, isn't she? Because I know one died, was killed. She obviously had so much attitude. So I ain't doing what you say, and boom, isn't it? She's a terrorist. Never should she be allowed to come back. Yeah, that's what I think most people are think, to be honest. I was doing an R when I was saying it. I mean, I'm we're live. I can't, like, as I speak, it comes out. But I was a bit like, I don't know if it'd be a good or bad thing if she decided to stand up and say, like, it was wrong. I shouldn't have done this, shouldn't have done that. This is all about Islam. This is what they do with the women. Blah blah blah. True stories and all that. I don't know if that's enough. Like you say, once she's a terrorist, she's a terrorist. But then what we said about Musab Hassan Yusuf. Yeah, seriously, he was a seriously dangerous guy. I bet he was and all. I like him. I do. There's something about it, like, he just, like, he's quite, like, I don't know. What should we? It comes across as like demands respect. It's like respect personified or something. I don't know. Strange. It's just like, ooh. I think people like myself are fully capable of changing. That doesn't mean we should keep them here and just hope. Yeah, that's very true. Yep. How you doing, Electrodoc? Hope you're well. Do, 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 do. You live in the dream. Ban Islam, ban Christianity, bring back the paganism of the Druids. Oh my God, he wants to do a bit of human sacrifice. Ban Islam, paganism's had its day, isn't it? I mean, even I liked all that when I was doing my Viking stuff and that. I looked into it or whatever, but no, Christianity's a lot more purer. But yeah, I like Mossad too, but he has the eyes of a killer. Yeah, he does. He does. He looks like when he talks, though, isn't it? I'm telling you, Islam and Hamas is evil. The way he talks. That's my impression. He'll see this and they'll be like, mate, no. But wavy, child sacrifice and paedophilia, no thanks. Exactly. Yeah. Cults are short. It's short for culture, but ban all religions, cults. I don't see how you could put Christianity into a cult, or Judaism. To be fair, all the others, but Islam you can. That is like, it's literally as in the word when people say, "Oh, I joined a cult." That's definitely where Islam is, without a doubt, because of its indoctrination, paedophilia, oppression. I mean, at least in Christianity and Judaism, it's nothing about like going around killing people, murdering people, raping people in 2025. Do you know what I mean? It's all sort of a bit different, change with the times. I mean, you can read the text and take whatever from it, I know, but it's 2025, and you look at how Judaism, Christianity, Hinduism, Urdus, you know, they're all doing their thing, aren't they? But Christianity is basically probably the one where you look at as Judaism, like no harm, no foul, isn't it? It's one of them. But people seem to think they know better than everyone else nowadays. That's the problem. They're like, "Oh, I'm atheist, I'm agnostic because I know, and I'm saying this, but I've never read the Bible, never looked into it, never really understood it. Oh, I read the Bible, but like never understood it, or whatever it is." And then they think that's apparently like they know everything, that like religions are this, that, and everything else. And they're just uneducated because they haven't looked at it. I mean, I've looked at all, well, I say all, I've looked into Islam. That didn't take long, I tell you. But I looked into Judaism, Christianity, Hindu, Buddhism. But I mean, in history, it's like being British. They're trying to make you like be embarrassed of your own history. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, times have changed. It's the same with religions. It however it was 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, 200,000 years ago is not how it is today. So our laws are based on Christianity. Yes, they are. Atheism and Islam is why we're in the crap we're in. Yep, because people think they know better, mate. That's the problem. People think they know better. I mean, you can have whatever opinion you like, obviously. Of course you can. But if someone follows Christianity or Judaism, you're not going to have the crap like what you're saying. As someone who follows Islam, it's totally different ideology. In Christianity, excuse me, by the time you finish the Bible, you're not thinking, right, I need to wear a suicide vest. I need to go and force this on people. And then you sort of go run around, run into a town centre and shout, "Oh, God is great." Boom. In the name of God, boom. Like, you just wouldn't do that. But Islam would. That's how you know it's fake and it is a cult, because there's nothing ever been seen or heard other than Islam that says to kill in the name of God. He just wouldn't do that. Just would not do that. Don't get me wrong, the church have to take a huge amount of the blame. Yep, but if you read the Bible, you know all those corrupt clerics are going to hell. Exactly. I mean, it's same like Catholics, in it. What you see about the boys and murders and the bodies and the baby. Oh, it's awful. They basically, it's evil people using religion as cover. So yeah, I totally get that, and I understand why some people will believe, some won't. I've died. I've been dead for over 3 minutes, so I've got the upper hand. That's what I'm saying. But if you follow Islam, you will be going to hell, I'm afraid. I'm done with denominational politics and church institutions. The church really refers to the body of people, not some institution in Rome or Canterbury. Yes, Pat's in the know. But there's just like anything and everything, like everything has a history. Of course it does. Everything has a past. Yes, it does. I get that. But I get where people think. Do you know what I mean? I mean, if you think all religions are cults, then so be it. You've got to be open-minded, be willing to be educated, and pride gets in the way of a lot of it. Faith, or a lack of, I should say. So I mean, it could be anything. I'm not here to preach and whatever, but you could do a hell of a lot worse than get on your knees and pray to Jesus Christ. So just walked. That's it, Pat. Any of you? I see. Nikki says ban all religion as cults. So I'm assuming she's definitely a non-believer in the word of atheist. Is it atheist you don't believe, agnostic you believe in a god but not religion, or something like that? I don't want to get that wrong, but I read so much I actually bamboozle my own self, and I confuse myself. I do. But let me know if you're Christian, Jewish, Muslim, atheist, agnostic. Let me know in the chat. I'll be interested to see. I'm not going to preach to any of you, don't worry. But there's a lot worse you could be than Jewish or Christian. I did look into paganism, as you can see, with my beard and my hair and all that. I've got a Viking tattoo actually that says "You cannot withstand the storm," and in the bottom bit says "I am the storm." I like that. I needed that in the world of mental health. But I did look at paganism. Yes, a friend of mine decided to do that. He's got a tattoo around his eye. So, agnostic means don't believe in any god. Oh, right. So what's atheist then? That's the one. These are the ones I get confused. I'm not being silly or ignorant or anything, or trying to be funny. Let me have a look. I'll actually look it up. A person who disbelieves in the existence of God or gods is an atheist. A person who disbelieves in the existence of God or gods. An agnostic. A person who believes that nothing is known or can be known of the existence or nature of God. A person who has an uncertain or non-committal attitude towards something. See, that's what I was probably for a while, agnostic. I was probably agnostic before I was dead. An atheist, a person who disbelieves in the existence of God or gods. So, yeah, agnostics are sort of in the middle. Yeah, they just say like they believe that nothing is known or can be known of the existence or nature of God. But then it could be if you read the Bloomin' Bible, wouldn't it? So they make out there's over 3,000 gods, but obviously there's only one God. So, but yeah, so you can believe in 2,999 of them, and you'll be wrong because it's just that one God. But that's because of history in the past, and I think when you look at the Anunnaki and all that, you can get quite confused with that. So atheists don't believe in God. Agnostics are kind of in the middle. Yep, that's what I just read. I've been christened even when I didn't want to be, but hey, I guess I'm Christian, but I do not read or follow. No, you've been Christianed, and it does say like if you follow or if you're aware of Christianity but choose to ignore it, that can come and bite you on the arse at your time of life. So they say if you choose to, like as they say, God is there, Jesus is there waiting, just waiting for you. But yeah, I mean, I was baptized as a kid. I was christened. So that worked out well. But I mean, I'm 49. So it took 49 years to, well, I was 48 when I died. So it took 48 years on this planet to actually get something going on. But like I say, I died for over 3 minutes. So there's certain parts of agnosticism I agree with. Like there's a ton of things about the nature of God, all that we don't actually know and just think we do. Yeah, I'm like that. I'm very open minded. I don't believe that we know everything. I'm 100% like I believe that. So, but no, not my God. It's not my God, geese. But there is only one God, one creator of this universe that we have. I hope it's the one I'm following. Otherwise, I'll look a bit of a fanny. But no, like I say, I died. I got a sneaky advantage of getting to see and talk about things. But I wouldn't say it's just oh my God, no. Hip hop, yeah, hip hop. But there's a lot of sheep or wolves in sheep's clothing. So, but I mean, you got to think, like, where did the universe come from? Someone created it. So whatever it is. But the thing is, though, you can go on to, like I always say, like, you can go onto a different planet with different species and you talk to them about anything, whether it's Christianity, Judaism, or anything, and they'll be like, what are you on about? So they probably won't have a clue. Do you know what I mean? So that makes you sort of question it in a certain way. So, but aliens, yeah, I wonder what they're doing. Staying away from us, because all we do is kill and murder, because people don't want to follow any religion. They know better. So they just go around murdering each other and graping each other. So the whole world is lost. So yeah, it's the aliens. If it's not the Jews, it's the aliens. But that's why the whole planet's so screwed up. We don't need to believe. That's a load of rubbish. Right, let's go and destroy this country over there and start killing people in 2025. It's ridiculous. Christianity built the modern Western world. Like it or not, most of our culture was built on Christianity. Atheism, as of yet, has offered absolutely no viable alternative. Nope. Right, leaning on Christian morals. Yep. Indeed, geese. 100%. But what can we say? What can we say, geese? But between 2000 2025, we witnessed a concerning and undeniable trend towards the Islamization of the UK. Is it something we should be alarmed about? Islamization. We'll end up like the British ways to do something, but it's already too late. So be a bit like India. They were like, oh yes, my ancestors were Muslim, so yes, we've always been Muslim. No, you're forced to. It's either be Muslim or you're dead. That's the way it was in the early days. But I think, you know, so like Islam with British values and societal norms, etc. There's going to be a bit of friction. So no, but you will learn them. You will learn them. You're not born with them. You learn them as a child or whatever. So where do those morals, manners, and outlook and life come from? It's not, you don't just wake up and go, I have good morals. They are taught, and then you choose to follow and live by. But where do those initial teachings come from? Who got them? Where do they come from? Might have been from the Bible, the Torah. It offered communism and Nazism in the 90s, yeah, and today it offers free abortions and handouts to the people being brought here to replace us. Yep, that's it. So that sort of says it all, doesn't it? Yeah, but your parents would have learned that from someone or something, and then they, like, you can keep going back, but eventually it'll go back to something where someone was taught something, and there'd be someone saying, like, you know, to live like this is to say, oh, live like a Christian, or you want to live like a Jew. So you can go back as far as you like. Someone somewhere would have been taught something that would have come from a religion, whether we like it or not. It's just the way it is, geese. And not all parents like teach it either, do they? Some people just get it because other stuff that they see at school, whatever. They learn, they listen, and then they're taught by someone who was taught by someone. So, you know, it goes around a big old circle. So, but yeah, that's what I'm getting at, Pat, like that. Yeah. Yeah, it keeps going back, and eventually it will go back to some point somewhere that people, you know, to be educated was via the Bible, to read, learn. The 10 Commandments and whatnot. But yes. Anyway, right, yes. The explosion of growth in the Islamic population in the UK and everywhere, really, but the UK. The 21 consensus, that's 2021 to you and me. The Islamic population in the UK has reached approximately 4 million, now comprising a significant 6, maybe 6.5% of the total population. And that has gone up, ladies and gents, from 2.7% in 2001, 4.4% in 2011. So that highlights a sustained and accelerating demographic shift within the nation. That's like, ooh. Yep, he agrees with that. I mean, that's just the way we've evolved as people, as a human race, I suppose, isn't it? It was, I suppose, inevitable. But that's why, like, you can look at something like the East, then compare it to the West, and you can say, oh, with the East, and they're reading the Quran or whatever you want to call it. Do you know what I mean? So you can see how, like, certain things of the past have influenced the future and how they've influenced it as well. So yeah, before Christianity, we were pagans. Yep, in our old pagan society, it was acceptable to sacrifice children for a good harvest next year. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? So I looked at the Viking lifestyle, this and that, and that was obviously before my heart attack. But yeah, where are we gonna go? Like, you know, if the UK is going to be its usual weak self and whatever, and Islam's going to take over, what are we going to do? Like, Islam, it's pure evil. Like I said in my thumbnail, prove me wrong. I mean, blimey. But, I'll keep an eye. There is a link there for anyone who wants to join and come up on screen and debate or discuss, or have their say for 5-10 minutes. That's not a problem. But yeah, look, according to the Office for National Statistics, the Islamic community is identified as the fastest growing demographic group in the country, experienced a staggering 44% increase over just the last decade. See, that's what happens when you bloomin' have all this illegal immigration and all. It's just going to get worse. This rate of growth significantly outpaces other communities, leading to substantial changes in local populations and voter demographics, with an estimated 28. That's voters, don't care about the voter base. I was just about to go through that, like 28 million, like, no, whatever. But accompanying this demographic expansion is an increase in Islamic infrastructure. Yeah, see, they come in and then, right, mosques, let's build mosques, way. The Muslims in Britain org database, which is a key director, I think I've used that before, lists between 1887 and 1947 purpose-built mosques, including total temporary spaces. That's 2157 or 2178-ish. So there you go. They are literally slapping up mosques left, right, and centre. What are we going to do about that, geese? They've got communist China has done to modern ethics practicing business. They are literally zero business ethics in China. Yep, and there's about 100 million people starving. Danny G. How you doing, Slim? Hope you go well. I've seen a guy talking about signing a deal with a Chinese company. They had a massive signing ceremony with cameras like the Oscars, but changed the entire deal, but wanted him to sign anyway. That's the way they do it. Yeah, all of a sudden, so it suits them more than everyone else. But China's got like 100 million starving people or something. So they need to kick up the backside. But it's crazy. It's crazy. Apparently, current trajectories project the Islamic population could comprise 10% or more of the total UK population in the next 20 to 30 years. And you can see the problem Russia's having. They got like 20% or something stupid, like 25 million Muslims, and they're struggling. You think, you know what Russia are like, and all, they don't take nothing. They're sitting down there. So, but yeah, me too. The surname I had before I was adopted and changed, that's Viking. So that's probably why I'm like 6'6" and hard. That's why I grew long hair and a beard. But yes, mine goes back to the Viking roots. But even like when you watch the Vikings or whatever, even the series, that you see that they convert to Christianity, which I thought was interesting. That's what happens in atheist societies after a while. Yeah. Also have a lot of Viking ancestry, but Viking wasn't a or religion, it was a profession. Yeah. Because people say, oh, I got Viking DNA, but you know what I mean. Scandinavian, Swedish, Norwegian, Icelandic, I assume. But where was I? Yeah, 10% in the UK could be Muslim in 20 to 30 years' time. But even more striking, right? Major urban centres like Birmingham, over 40% of children and youth are already identified as Islamists. These projections suggest a profound and irreversible demographic change. I can't read today, raising important questions about the future cultural and social landscape of the UK. So we are like exactly like they said, like birth rate us out of our own country, and then they go, "Oh no, it's always been Islamic. This country, UK's always been under Muslim rule." So yes, it does. Wiz should have a fight with Danny G to see who's the hardest Viking. Yeah, yeah. If it was the days when I was back on the door doing my security and that, then yeah, I would have. But not now. I've got 4 stents. I'm not allowed to do anything strenuous. I'll probably try and throw a punch and pull a muscle now. How times have changed. But nothing I can do about that though, is there, geese? Most of them were farmers or fishermen that would go on raids during war seasons, like you do. My ancestors were Neanderthals. Oh, got us all there, Slim. Got us all there. That is the facts. So, well, basically, the UK is screwed. Oh, did you hear about the Manchester Mosque? That said a Sharia law role type. What? Sharia law administrator, I believe it was. Do you remember that? That's crazy. That was in 2024 July. 23 and a half grand a year that was to do that. They're like, hang on a minute. So that proves another point. Islam wants Sharia law and they run it coincide British law as if it's 2 separate things. So they're trying to separate already. Divide and conquer, as they say. Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely nuts. But at least that was withdrawn. That's something, I suppose. But you don't need another law system when you've got the British law, do we? Exactly that. Bully no mates. Welcome the devil into paradise, and it won't go well. Nope. No, it won't. But yeah, we're not allowed to say anything. We're not allowed to do anything. We're Islamophobic. I mean, I speak up. I mean, maybe if I was a bigger channel, I'll probably get in more crap, and people will start saying this and that, which would be interesting. I wouldn't mind that. So everybody subscribe. Everybody subscribe. So Leslie Handy, have you watched the Brummy lads? Danny Tomo going over to France to stop the boats. Yes, I saw they had that engine. They cut the thing out, didn't they? Brand new engine, and they cut it out. I thought, yes. Danny G's got a fake Rolex, but Wiz ain't got a fake Rolex. No, I had a fake Breitling years ago, which was cool, but I haven't got a watch. I always said that the next time I wear a timepiece, it would be a Breitling. It'd be and I was going to buy one. They're a couple of grand. Like the one I want was 2,400 quid. The Breitling Blackbird looked really nice. Might be 2,600 now. But you look at watches like that, and you have to look to the side. You got your missus looking at you like, I earned the money, geese. I'm spending it, geese. Shut your face, geese. That's what happens. But yeah. But I do like a Breitling. It is the Romans sending all the Christians to the lions again in the stadiums, but this time it's our own government, not the Romans. Yeah, you're right there, Bully No Mates. Slim Rolex, made in China. Oh, I like Seiko as well. And Rotary, that's a good watch. Honest watch. But I like my Breitling. I've always liked Breitling and because they got all the Navi timers and all that blah blah blah. But yeah, it's cool. I like all that. But yeah, Seiko, you can't go wrong. A Seiko, call it a Psycho. Christians never stopped being fed to the lions. Yeah, and it's Islam is the lions, isn't it? But I don't get why that because they push all their stuff on us. Even like the grooming gangs, we know who they are, what they're doing. Yes, there are some that are British. I get that, but going like 6% of this country is Muslim. But yeah, what would you say about 80% of grooming gangs involve Pakistani, Iranian, Afghani, well, Muslims? Danny went to speak Rolex was shaving his eyebrows off. Danny thought it was real. No way. Did he? That's classic. Absolutely classic. So I like Breitling. Shady people are Breitling though. Oh no, not all. I used to sell Breitlings. I worked in a shop, and we had to get 5 Rolexes, 5 Breitling, and then we had to put them in the back of the safe for a week. I had to leave them untouched, and then got them out, and all the Rolexes were different, and the Breitlings were all still perfect. So the Breitlings were actually banging. Oh, saying that, I think 2 of the Rolex were at the same time, but they were wrong. Do you know what I mean? They both probably lost about 6 seconds in the week. Was it 6 seconds? Something like that. But all the Breitlings were exactly the same. You're like, wee. So yeah. Yeah, they do that because it's supposed to be a pilot watch, isn't it? Pilots and whatnot. Because Amiga made the Moon Watch, which I thought was quite cool. Because Amiga makes some nice watches as well. But what Breitling Blackwater? Blackwater Breitling Emergency. Oh, is that the one with the beacon in it when you undo it? Because they did have a different one on it, didn't they? Oh, I don't like the dial on that. It looks a bit digital. Oh, it is digital as well as analog. Yeah, because they've got one where you pull it out and the transmitter, you can actually get fined. So like 10 grand if you misuse it. I was like, oh my god, the watch costs how much? You can go buy me 10 grand. But the transmitter, if you guys lost or taken in Iraq, how cool's that? Yeah, they've got another one because it's obviously Navy or whatever. If you're in the middle of the ocean, you can pull it. So Patek Philippe, yep, that's a nice watch. Patek Philippe, I think it's Patek, but you got it right. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, they're a very high end brand, Patek Philippe. They are very nice. But Raymond Vell, it's pronounced Vell, but it's a Weil. I think they got what was it? The Tango watch. It was like a rectangle. That was really nice dress watch. I think it's about 400-500 quid at the time. That was nice. Well, I tried it on. It's like, oh yeah, you just know. So, but here you go. It's that's how it's One L. I got that wrong as well. I hit the blooming L. That's how it's supposed to be spelt. There you go. But the first one that came out was the cubitus sunburst. That's a nice one. Have you seen that? Like the squarey thing. I remember that one. But that's about 120,000. But yeah, Patek Philippe is a very nice watch. Very nice watch. There's one for mounting units too. You pull a tag and it sends an emergency signal. Apparently 99% of the time they go off, it's an accident. Yeah, as long as it's like an accident, they've gone off, not an accident because someone needs medical help. I want a bathing ape Rolex, but my wallet says no. My wife says no, mate. I wanted a Breitling. Like so, it was like I've been. There's 2,400, 2,600. The Blackbird, it's got a black dial and everything. They're really smart. But the wife said, but yeah, that's the right spelling. That one, Patek Philippe. God, that's a name and a half. IWC Flyger MK X-Bar. Yeah, what's that? 10, 16. MK Mark 16. Well, that sounds cool, Slim. The way you said that. You got it when you're retired. I hope it's a nice, juicy, expensive one. I don't know what that is. The power of the internet. Look, we're supposed to be doing all this Islam stuff and Muslim stuff. We end up talking about watches and stuff. Oh, it is a Swiss watch. IWC Schaffhausen. Holy shit balls. Yeah, there's one here. For that, Slim. Send that to me. I'll put it in my collection. Cheers, mate. Yeah, not cheap, mate. I don't heard of IWC, and they got some here that are like over £5,000, over £4,000. They do look nice though. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, you got a nice watch there, Slim. But this one's with a leather strap. Is yours got a leather strap? Because obviously, if it's got a bracelet, that normally adds a fair few £100. Have you? You got a couple of one hasn't got a battery. It winds with movement. Yeah. I think it's kinetic, self-winding. That's what I liked about the Breitling. Literally, just because your motion of day-to-day life with your hand as you're walking, that actually winds the watch. So there was a name. Is it kinetic or something? Can't think what it's called. Oh, Tissot are good watches as well, but an automatic. I was trying to think then, because the Omega, it's got an automatic. But yeah, automatic. That's what they're called, Nikki. But yeah, they're the best ones because they don't need a battery. But any of the, when it's a real class watch, because there's a certain period of time that you send it back, and they do it because we used to do it in the shop that I worked in, and it was like about £200-300 a time. Then you send it back to whoever, Rolex, Breitling, Patek Philippe. They do all their service and then they send it back. But they pay like £200-300 a pop for that. You're like, blimey, heck, some people ain't even got a watch worth that. Now, apparently, the majority of the time they got off because of faults of being serviced and triggered by mistake. Oh, yeah. I've been looking at Damasco's all week. I would like the chrono. Damasco's. Is that the talking about Islam? We'll look at well. Oh yeah, that's the one I looked at. That's it. I was looking at one, the Damasco DK32. It's got the steel bracelet. Believe it or not, adds like 400-500 quid to the price, but that's just over 2 grand, 2025. But if I was spending that sort of money, I was like, I'd get a Breitling. Do you know what I mean? Personally, only what I have is on my laptop. Yeah, or on your mobile. That's it, isn't it? Bape Type 4 Bapex watch silver white is only 15 grand. I'll buy two. Yeah, why not, mate? One for each. Well, you got two arms. I got it with the strap. That model only comes with a strap. The Chrono comes with a bracelet, but it adds an extra 900 or so. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because there's literally the same one actually. 1025 or 2025. So that's added a grand on that model. But yeah, and they're like 1400, 1500 if they got the leather strap. There's a second hand one on eBay for 750. I've got all the watch things saved. But yeah, some lovely watches out there. But yeah, you can't go wrong with that, Slim. But if I'm spending like 2 grand, honestly, I'll be looking at I'll genuinely look at Breitling or Amiga for that price, I reckon, personally. But I've lost my way. We're supposed to be talking about Islam geese. Islam grooming gangs. But I was hoping, like, a Muslim might have popped his head in or something. And we'd be like, right, have him. But no. What can we do? What can we do? But why do I say it's evil? Don't remember. If you remember that teacher, the religious studies teacher that's in hiding. That was back in 2021. So it's been 4 years, and that bloke is still in hiding. Batley Grammar School. All because he showed a cartoon of the Prophet Muhammad, and they got themselves right at it. I mean, how pathetic and defensive is that? That's when you know it's not a religion. That is just like ridiculous. They'd all protest outside the school and all that. You're like, what? Yeah, Paul Thorpe, he done it as well. Yeah, I've watched him before when he used to just do watches, but Paul Thorpe watches. But yeah, that's exactly. You used the right word there, mate. Timepieces. They're not watches. They're timepieces. You'd be quite offended if you called a Breitling or Rolex or Patek Philippe a watch. It's not a watch. It's a timepiece. Imagine drawing a picture of Muhammad, a cartoon. I mean, we sit here and call him a pedo and a warlord and a rapist and a slave owner. What more do you want? Trying to get us back onto Islam here, but we're talking about watches, aren't we, geese? So, but yeah, I saw there's a couple today, like they do. I wonder if anyone's about banning Sharia and Islam from the UK. Or ban it, geese. Ban it. Ban it. Barnet, dodgy Barnet. Dodgy Barnet, dodgy Barnet, dodgy Barnet. It's hit the wrong button there. Let's have a look. So what's going on live? Oh, we've got UK Splution Bristol. News Now Yorkshire is in Manchester. Louis Errington is protest against China's mega embassy in London. Bristol. It's all a little bit So I come up with different brands or UK sploosh. There we go. So I've got a, I had something else going on in my ear hole. So where's that? This is UK sploosh. Oh, yeah, is it Ben and Eubank again? My bad. Had to go make a brew. Let me. I know what I've done. I've done it last time. It's funny as. There we go. I use it as an excuse to go and get myself a nice fresh coffee. That's a whole lot of coppers. Oh yeah, that's what you said, Slim. Yeah. Volume, yeah, I know.
I'm alright.
But that was me. I didn't. When I, share screen, I clicked it and I didn't click to share the volume, which I've just done. So it should be. You should be able to hear it now. That was my bad. I went and made a brew as well and left you in silence. That's not very wizard, is it? But I was supposed to be talking about Islam. I was going to talk over this, but oh, good old kite, see what's going on.
What? What? People getting points. Yeah, the pub there. Go get one if you want one. No. Alright, I say we asked to come out of here now. What do you reckon? What? Go back where it was? These lot are going to move that way anyway. Where's Stripey?
I know, my bad. Wasn't supposed to be doing all this, I thought we'd be talking about Islam. So I didn't even say about Candid with Lubna, how she's been bowing.
Still really important.
To Islam.
The more information we have, the more we know what we're dealing with. And ultimately, and that's our core mission, the more that we can stop hate.
We look at the communities who are susceptible to the far right and then the issues and policies that give rise to them. It's a mixture of keeping people safe and also understanding, what gives the far right their power.
Candid with Lubna is actually live now.
Researchers might be following a paper trail online. They might be looking at some of these quite intense social networks, and then on another day, undercover in some of the biggest fascist groups in Europe.
The far right aren't like many other groups. Far right often present one image to the world, and what they're saying when they think no one's listening is different. It's often more extreme. So for us, if we really want to understand what they're planning, who they are, who's the most dangerous people, we understand we have to be in the room when they think no one's listening.
Yeah, she seems alright now. She's a bit like all supporting Muslims.
So the first really big undercover assignment was this conference in Tallinn, and we knew that a lot of British people would be going.
Oh, they got the big dogs van.
It's one of the biggest dates in the far right calendar.
Normally police dogs normally in the back of the car, aren't they? Yeah.
This conference connects alt-right people from across Europe and the US. And there was a good chance that a lot of the big players would go there. We're interested in the context. Who's coming? Who's funding this? Because that's really why these conferences happen. They're about networking. So I'm here to get a sort of lay of the land. Opposite their hotel, there's another hotel that overlooks the small alleyway where the entrance is. This is all right.
Yeah.
They're still at it.
That live stream that Candid with Lubna's doing, it's just been taken off, saying stream unavailable, suspended for policy violations. So I don't know what she was. She'll have to restart. It's obviously showing something she shouldn't be showing, which I didn't personally see anything wrong with that. Mental. I'll keep an eye and see if she goes live again. She's showing undercover in the far right, and he got called up. Channel 4 documentary.
Oh no, I know that. Yeah, I see them all this morning.
That's Channel 4 for you.
Bloody nightmare.
Yep, exactly that, mate. Can you hear my voice all right over what you're hearing on the screen, or is it like clashing? Or I'm hoping that I'm a bit louder, so I take over. I take precedent on my channel, thank you. I've done a video, mate. Have a look at my shorts. I've done a video saying Candice is a man. Call her out for what it is. Give it a giggle. Bridgie McCron is a man. No, she's not.
Absolutely stinks over there, that lot, honestly.
You can hear me. Nice one, Pat. Excellent there. I was just keeping an eye on what Candy with Lubna was doing. But she was showing like undercover in the far right.
I'm trying to keep straight faces all the time, I just can't do it.
This is, I think, Channel 4 documentary, and she just got pulled off YouTube, so...
If Stripey's looking for us, tell him we're in the main road. On the opposite side to the Patriots area.
Is there more coppers than there is actual protesters, or what? Strange but true. It's probably because they're far right and they're Islamophobic.
Tell Stripey we're in the main road, people. No, he's coming.
Nazi fucking scum! Nazi fucking scum!
Oh, I wish that Blevin didn't have to swear. Blimey heck. Yeah, she's gone right off the table, hasn't she? Don't know what planet she's on at the moment. But,
One, two, three. One, two, three.
All I can say is this is
it's
draining.
Bristol. Didn't actually This is UKIP protest and counter-protest. Let's keep an eye on what else is going on around the world.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Apparently, he's having a mothers' meeting by the inside. He's still inside there.
Nazi scum! Oh, Nazi scum! Oh, Nazi scum! Oh, Nazi scum!
What's he going on about?
Oh, Nazi scum! Oh, that's Nazi scum! Oh, Nazi scum! Oh, disgusting! Disgusting views!
Candid with Ludner says, "Oh, I'll have to redo it and go live, but I'm keeping an eye." But
That building is
oh, it's
I've just
back.
tried fast forwarding it on my screen, and yeah, Tommy Robinson does feature. Tommy Robinson does feature when I fast forward it, and so it would have been interesting to have a discussion on this. I am planning to have another chat with Tommy. So if you guys wanted me to focus on certain questions with him or certain topics, it would let me know in the comment section. I'm planning to have a chat with him soon. So yeah, ideally I want you to watch this documentary or whatever, this undercover thing with you guys, and then get your thoughts, and then hopefully the next time I have a chat with Tommy, I thought it would be good to, like, you know, bring some of these bits up.
Oh my.
But that's really frustrating.
Oh
yeah, guys, I don't really have anything else to say because I literally thought we were going to do this watch party. Oh, here we go again. When you say David Pocock is saying, yeah, I've been watching you for a while with a little skepticism, and today you showed your true colours. So when you say today I showed my true colours, what are you talking about?
I don't know.
What does that even mean? How have I shown my true colours? By trying to react to a undercover channel for a documentary by Channel 4 that is available to anyone and everyone to watch. These are the kind of stupid messages, and this is why I prefer members only, because members are people who are serious about this channel, they're supporting it. And the thing with having subscribers only, so even now it's subscribers only, and people just think that they can just talk shit like this, like they'll subscribe and put some stupid comment that would really piss me off. That's why I don't like doing subscribers in the lives, guys. It's like, again, if I read this comment like, today you showed your true colours, how am I showing my true colours? This is not an ex-Muslim channel. This is not a far-right channel. This is not a far-left channel. We will engage with all sides of the argument on this channel. Get used to it. If you don't like it, please bugger off somewhere else, okay? It's really, really frustrating when people just talk shit. You're so used to extremist content, either far left or far right, and I'm just fed up of all this. I'm going to engage with all content, far left, far right, pro-Muslims, anti-Muslims, pro-immigration, anti-immigration. Get used to it, guys. It just really annoys me when adults talk like little teenagers.
Well, all of that lot on the other side of these vans has got to come back over here.
So, who wants to come on stage? Does anyone want to come on stage or not? I'm going to bugger off otherwise.
Correct. And you saw what happened down here earlier.
No, that's actually not true that my members only share my opinions. I do have members who disagree with each other. But it's more that I get so much shit sometimes, it's just not worth having subscribers to be able to comment while I'm live. Of course, once the live is over, everyone can comment.
That's it.
It's just during this, I just don't want a headache, like when people are talking shit about me, or some people are spreading fake news about me, and they're trying to stress me out on purpose. Exactly, and members would want a perk as well. If someone's a member, they want a perk. There's no point, right, of not having any perks. It's okay, I'm not worried about these people. It's just annoying when they say you've shown your true colours.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You are not good with receiving a critique. That's not a critique. Someone spreading fake news about me where someone is saying I'm showing my true colours is not critique. That's someone being a stupid asshole. And you guys also need to get used to me not putting up with people disrespecting me. If you think just because I'm a YouTuber and I'm going to put up with shit or I need to listen to your crap, that's not true. I've tolerated quite a lot over the 1.5 years I've been doing this, and now I'm drawing my lines. And yeah, that's going to not go down well with some people, and I don't really care.
Yeah. It multiplies.
You can't just have those who agree. You need both sides of the argument. Makes for exactly. So that's why I'm trying to bring people together, guys. But you guys, a lot of you are so addicted to hatred. There is no topic. I was doing a live stream on a reaction on Channel 4's documentary.
Got something to show you, geese. Got to remove that. Don't worry, we'll go back to it if you want me to go back to it. But just want to show you something. Oh, I've got to make sure I've got the volume on, and hang on a minute, geese. You know what I'm like? I'm messing around here, like. Just got to make sure. So I just want to make sure that I put the permission on for the volume, because you know what it's like. Oh, that was lucky I checked. Lucky I checked. Are you watching? I hope you're watching. Can you hear it?
To hatred. There is no topic. I was doing a live stream on a reaction on Channel 4's documentary.
This is live.
Where they went undercover on the far right, and I thought it would be good if we could all just watch it together and engage, but they're not allowing me to play it.
He's with somebody else. I think he's with South Wales Media.
Just reading some of the comments. Would anyone like to come on? Shall I just go? Thank you. You've never seen me live before.
He's not walked past us though. No, he's not there
exactly,
now.
Paul. Honestly, these lives are mostly far more discussion fluid and coherent when it's members only. Exactly.
Is he actually going home?
Sorry, I'm behind on this.
Where's the so this is what you get for doing things off the cuff.
Who protects UKIP?
Can you hear everything? Can you hear this? Can you hear Lubna?
So you're saying Lubna Tommy did a good video exposing Hope Not Hate video where he exposes them and their dirty tactics. Be good if you would show this video. Yeah, look, I'm sure there's lots of content out there. It's just that this Channel 4 undercover documentary has just been released literally yesterday, and someone has shared it with me, sent it to me, and wanted me to react to it. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. But obviously it doesn't allow it.
Yeah, sweet. Cheers, Pat.
Thank you.
She was saying about people...
like I said, I'm going to be speaking to Tommy again.
Talking to her.
So
should be members only.
Topics or themes or things you wanted me to speak to him about, especially if you're a Muslim, especially if you're from the Pakistani background, of course, you know, because those demographics are the ones he mostly criticizes. So it'd be good if you guys let me know what your thoughts are. Exactly, the variations of opinions on this channel. Exactly. And I do appreciate that, because I'm trying to show both sides of the argument, the other side's never going to be happy and will accuse me of all kinds of things. If I show far left stuff, then the far right will accuse me. If I show far right stuff, then the far left will accuse me, and vice versa. So I'm just trying to, but like I said, it gets annoying sometimes when I keep repeating myself again and again. Get used to hearing both sides of the argument on the channel, guys, right? You need to be able to hold your own in the argument. If you're so afraid of me replaying a documentary that's available to everyone publicly, I'm sorry, but that says more about you. Thank you. Exactly. I'm all about building bridges and having a conversation with people. I'm not interested in being in my own little echo chamber. Exactly. Show all sides. How many channels are showing all sides of the argument? They're not. They're not interested, because hate sells. Hate gives us money. Anyways, guys, I'm trying to hold a Muslims only on stage live tomorrow. I don't know who's going to show up. I don't know if anyone's going to show up. I don't know how many are going to show up. I don't know anything. I'm just making available for people Muslims to come on stage. Of course, it's public.
So I'll go look for it now.
And note, please remain respectful to all. This channel encourages healthy discussion with empathy and love. I give my opinion only. My opinion is not fact and can change over time. Any facts or statistics you hear, please do your own research, cross-check and verify yourself, because I am not a journalist and neither is anyone here claiming to be. I am just a content creator, so just making that very, very clear. And I'm going to keep it, like I said, I don't want to go off. It's going to not go down well with some people, and I don't really care. You can't.
Hey, who's that? Who's that?
Just have those who agree. You need both sides of the argument. Makes for exactly. So that's why I'm trying to bring people together, guys. But
you know, she did not read the last bit that says I am against Islam, though. What's that all about, geese? But yeah, right. Let's. Do you want the protest back again? Would you like the protest back? Like really back? Like really back? Protests.
Racist fucking scum.
Let me know you can hear.
Fascist fucking scum.
Yeah. That's what I mean, because it seems to those who agree with us, I was like, you need both sides of the story. You know what I mean? Makes for a better stream. And she's saying, yeah, I'll do that, basically. So. Yeah, let's. Yeah. Yeah. Got me up there. Woohoo! What a guy! What a guy! What a guy! I know. Impressive, isn't it? I'll go up there. I'll have to go up and like talk to her one day, but. Take it easy, Slim. Have a good one, mate. Hope you have a good chill out. Something nice to eat. Blah, blah, blah. You know. I know you like your food.
Can you hear the fascist sing? Can you hear the fascist sing?
Oh, classic.
Can you hear the fascist sing?
Protest galore.
I want everyone. Can anybody hear the fascist sing? Can anyone hear the fascist sing? Can you hear the fascist sing?
There's no one else currently backstage.
Hi, Lubna, how are you? Yeah. Don't be surprised that you can't please everyone who were killed by the IDF in Gaza while protecting the WCK humanitarian aid workers. They are James Kirby, John Chapman, and John Henderson. Does he condemn the IDF for killing our three British heroes, if he is indeed a British patriot? Right, those were just a couple of questions that I wanted to ask. In terms of this far right thing, my comments are, this is not a new thing by far. This far right movement or whatever has existed for ages. It was back in the 70s and 80s, it was the National Front, which were then morphed into the BNP, and which then morphed into the JEDL.
That's exactly what we used to call people as doormen that shouldn't be doormen, shirt fillers.
Many, many more of us than you. There are many, many more.
When I first seen her live the other day, I thought her channel was going to be a good and have a debate, but when she started saying how good it is, all whites turned to Muslim. Yeah, I don't know, she says sort of some things, but acts in a different way. It's quite confusing.
They're calling themselves the Christian nationalists. And that's why here in the UK, they're just copying, as always, copying what's happening in America by now adopting this term of Britain is a Christian country, and it seems to be a convenience way. It seems to be a way of saying that instead of saying as they used to before, blatantly, this is a white
LGBTQ+ community. That makes sense.
In order to avoid being called or labeled as racist, now they're using this term, this is a Christian country. And the reason for that is that when you think of somebody being Christian, I'm sure the first thing you think is, you don't think of a
what's going on with the picture, mate?
Christian or a Indian Christian from Goa, right? You think of a white European Christian. So that's some.
I'm just keeping
that's in mind why they take using this label of taking, oh, this is a Christian country. And the other thing that shows that this isn't
That Candy with Lubna, she's got 3 other people up on screen with her now.
What's happening over there?
Well, I don't know what they're talking about, whether it'd be worth joining, because
something's happening, isn't it?
I'll probably get booted for talking about Islam.
Can we get a few more people down here, just some people? You guys, can you come a bit further here, just so that we've got a little line going? You in the corner. Would you guys be able to come this way? Would you be able to come this way? You're going to be able to stand the line. Thank you. I think we should start this new line with the chant. What do you think? Do you think that's a great idea? What do you say? There are many more that's than you. There are many more. Many more that's than you.
What's wrong, sir? I ain't with them. I'm confused because you were stood in there. We asked the bronze hat down the bottom if we could go in there, and they said yes, and then we said, are we allowed back out? We've already spoken to you down the bottom. All right? My bad. No, thank you. Appreciate you. How tall are you? 6'9". 6'9". Jeez. He's 80s greens. He's 80s greens. The boots had 2 inches though, didn't they? Green, they do, don't they? They do.
We are black, white Muslims.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because I went to get in there.
I went to get in there. You had to talk to 2 different people, yeah.
5 different groups to get in there. And now I've come back out again.
What is it? Can you let me know what the order is? So what's is the bronze hat above you?
future.
Well, yeah, the same rank. They're above me in the command structure for today's event, yes. Right. So only for today? Yeah.
But this is the first time seeing you, so someone must have told you to come over and tell me.
No, I was just coming over and I saw you. I saw you appear here. Yeah, no. And I noticed that you were in there as well.
Because I was just documenting everything.
Yeah, no, we spoke to the bronze hat down the bottom here.
You have to let me know. I can switch to Candy with Lubna. She's got 3 or 4 people up on screen with her. I don't know what they're talking about, but we'll listen or whatever, and it's worth it. I could then jump on or whatever if she allows me.
There's a lot of officers that wouldn't apologise at that moment, so thank you. Thank you for that.
I thought you come steaming up to me. I thought, what do you want?
I hope you get some footage. I hope everything's safe.
Let's remove, stop that screen. I'll see what she's talking about. We'll have a look because it's live, so we can see what she's talking about. Sounds a bit crackly. It's not me, as far as I know. But I'll bring it up on stage like that. Those crackles are getting on my nerves. That's not me, by the way. She was laughing when she played a video of a UK white talking about its changes to being business, so you can confuse what she's talking about. Yeah. No, it doesn't. Don't surprise me. How you doing? Masiba Madrana. Yeah, Zaid don't make sense. Yeah. Yeah, James. It's crackling. Yeah, it's definitely Airstream. At least she said. You can't hear them. That's probably doing you a favour not listening to that blooming.
You got let loose from your
It's all
contract
crackly.
because apparently they found out who you are. I just want to say, for a major corporation,
I forget when I've got to share screen, I've got to add on the mic.
and I thrived well when at university, you know, when I was in sports and things like that. I'm an Asian male myself. I don't need to say what part of Asia, but I'm Asian male and I respect all religions. I myself am not. I'm not.
That's twice I've done that
I'm
without
actually
volume.
Hindu,
I forget because normally it's
find
through
what you have said
Microsoft Edge. I can just click it, it's done. But with this, I've got to.
Okay, there you
change
go.
it.
That's what happens. So he's called himself a Muslim and then essentially lied about being a Muslim. I've taken him off the stage. So he says, James Manu Muslim. I work for the Big Four, so I cannot show my face.
You're not hearing
I risk
now?
people finding me on LinkedIn, so I have to remain slightly anonymous.
Oh, you can, yeah. Okay,
I will
cheers.
be
Thank
short
you,
and brief.
Hasid.
I have met many of the so-called far right. Okay, I'll
Oh,
get
you
a
can't
mask.
hear.
Libna, you need to question. I know some far right. No, it's not. You are wrong. This is when some of the guests were speaking. Tommy is not from the far right himself.
Yeah, you can
These are the
hear.
comments that James
Get me at it.
Muslim has put in the private chat. Thanks, Libna. I will
Oh,
stay
yeah, I'm
on
a bit
topic.
ahead of you. When you
I'm
see
just
it, I
sorting
have
out my
changed
face
it.
covering.
Wait 2 secs.
I want to apologize. I do support what you do. I don't agree with you all the time. His last comment, literally a minute ago, is... Oh, sorry, that's James. Sorry, I'm confused. No, sorry, he didn't say that. So James Manu Muslim said, I'm just sorting out my face covering. The other James, the one who put a fake video about me saying that I'm doing al-taqiyya, he's the one who's saying he supports me and doesn't agree with me. Anyways, look, whatever. So James Manu Muslim has called himself a Muslim and he's not a Muslim and he's coming here saying...
though, that's definitely hers because she said to her people
nonsense.
and they're all saying, oh, it's jumping
this is
in
the
a
kind of
chat.
this is why I don't enjoy people coming on without a mask, guys, because this guy really wanted me to allow him on stage without a mask and he's talking about he's just a troll. And with all due respect, okay, just fuck off, okay? Fuck off. I'm trying to build a bridge and trying to do what no one else has done probably before on YouTube because everyone's trying to spread hate. I don't talk about other people's races. I talk about my race and I talk about the bad apples. Now have the guts to do the same thing, okay, Manu? So I booted Manu off. This is a problem that I have with these lives, and especially when I do subscribers only, because people subscribe for a short period of time, then they think they can talk shit with me and project their shit onto me. If you lack the critical reasoning skills to engage with my content, then screw off, okay? Just get lost. It's just so frustrating for me. Oh, that company is not the only one that knows of me. Well, what can I say, guys? I must be really famous. I literally have only 113,000 subscribers, and it seems like everyone knows me. because not everyone has subscribed to my channel, but everyone has watched. Most people have watched.
I was in the chat there to see it.
My content. They
I
at least
subscribed.
once.
I did unsubscribe.
Either on TikTok, someone else has made a video about me, or they
she's
watch my
doing
content.
members only stuff, but I resubscribed.
So, and by the way, 2 Muslim ladies at my previous workplace, they supported me. They supported me. And they agreed with the, when I'm talking about the Pakistani grooming gang, they agreed it's a Pakistani
members
grooming
only
gang
limits
issue.
the chat though.
So
it's
interesting how there are some Muslims who agree with me, not everyone, but then who agrees complete 100% with anybody? Is there anyone out there that you 100% agree with? Do you agree with your own parents, guys? Do you agree with your siblings? I wouldn't have, I don't mind engaging with James Manu Muslim. However, the way he I don't know whether you guys can even hear me because of the StreamYard issues, but the way he lied about being a Muslim essentially, and then he was trying to make sure he comes on without a face covering, and then he came on with ill intent. I don't mind someone coming on and being honest that, look, I'm an Muslim, I don't like your content, I would like to criticize you. That's different. I don't mind. But for him to come on and make out he's a Muslim and maybe his life's in risk, so I need to allow him to come on stage without
him showing his face,
and then I allow him on stage, and then he literally just started, I think you're this, I think you're that. You don't know me. I've experienced racism myself. Thank you very much. And I've spoken about this.
From the Quran and
me
the Hadiths.
Speaking to people doesn't mean that I'm their friends or I know them. Me, if I've sat down with Tom Robinson, doesn't mean that I know him. I don't know him personally. Just sat down with the guy once. And I'm planning to have another chat with him. Because guess what, guys? We need to build bridges. There are too many people who are burning bridges, okay? Too many people. There are too many assholes out there. And James Manu Muslim, if you have the guts, show your face and come on stage. I will have you on stage if you come on again. And I'm willing to have this chat with you. I don't know. The only problem I'm having is I don't know whether you guys can hear me, guys. Some people are saying restart the StreamYard again. So I don't know whether you guys can hear me. So so I'm going to end the live only because there are issues with the people's. I know, Jake, you can hear, but I think when you click, because you're backstage, you can hear. But the people who are viewing, I think they're having issues with the viewing it. I think so. That's the feedback I'm getting. So, like I said, I'm James Manu Muslim. Come back next time.
I'm against Islam. I'd like to chat.
Or if you want to wear a face mask, no problem.
I'd like to discuss.
Because you had the camera on. I already know what you look like because I saw your face backstage. You didn't realize that your face is showing. Okay, and I did the right thing. I didn't put you on the stage because I knew that you didn't want to show your face. I allowed you to wear a face mask. You put a face mask on literally for a few seconds. Then you moved your camera and then you switched it off. And then you started talking rubbish. Okay, I don't mind you criticizing me. It's just the way you lied about it.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
So if you have the guts, come on the stage, guys. I don't mind taking criticism. Come on then. But when you throw shit at other people, just remember, you're going to get it back. If you think I'm going to listen to your crap silently, that's not going to happen. What racist comments have I made? This channel is one of the most diverse channels you're going to find. Find me another channel that is speaking about the topics that I speak about and is so diverse. I have members who are Muslims. I have members who are Hindus. I have members, as in paying members, okay? Paying members who are Muslim. I have paying members who are Hindus. I've got paying members who are Jewish. I've got paying members who are Christians. I've got paying members who are atheists. I've got paying members who are Sikh. Black, brown, white, everyone. Find me another channel. These are not just subscribers, guys. These are paying members. Because this channel is inclusive. It's diverse. Okay? So for someone to come here and talk shit about me, I've watched some of your content, and you're not just famous in your previous organization. You're famous. The big four accountancy firms is what he's speaking about. He's like, so people are speaking about me there. Okay, well, fantastic. What are you guys doing to unite the country? What are you guys doing? You're doing nothing. You're doing absolutely nothing. That's the truth. You're sitting on your ass. Either you're watching far left content only, or you're watching far right content only. You don't want to engage with both sides of the argument. That's not my problem. Just reading, sorry. I have not listed what I'm a Muslim.
See, he's here as well.
I am Muslim. Fantastic. I welcome Muslims all the time. Even tomorrow is a Muslim only on stage live. Guys, I'm sorry, I can't do more than this. Seriously. I cannot do more. I don't mind. Look, I don't mind you guys coming on stage. I may need to do another live stream, guys.
I've just noticed
because there's
the names
the current
aren't
one is crackling
like
up.
they are on mine. Look at the names in the
still
chat.
clipping,
I'll
please
say
restart the
at
stream.
Beats and Takes.
If you guys
At
want
Pat
me
the
to
Milkman.
come back and you guys want to come on stage, okay, like I said, tomorrow is a Muslim only one for people to for Muslims to come and discuss and address the concerns. If you guys want to come and Muslims, and there's a few Muslims interestingly at this time coming. If you guys want me to restart this and come in 1 hour's time or 5 p.m. or something, I can we can do this then, right? You come on stage and show your face, tell me what you think of me then. If you have the guts, show your face and do it. You're not gonna know. You're just keyboard warriors. Anyways, all right, fine, guys. I'm gonna restart this. What time shall I come back? So there are a few Muslims on here. Like I said, tomorrow's one is about addressing the concerns. If there are some Muslims who don't want to do that and just want to criticize me, come on then. Who's going to come on this channel? What time shall I come back? Because I don't want it to be too late and I don't want it to be too early. It needs to be a time that's going to work. So that guy, whatever his name was, he was lying about being a Muslim because he called himself a Muslim. Manu, do you want to come back? What time do you want to come back, Manu? You're not blocked, so you can comment if you're still listening to this. Manu, what time are you going to come back? What time are you going to come back and tell me on my face what you think about me? Do you have the guts to do that, Manu? 5 p.m. James is saying 5 p.m. in the private chat. What time shall I come back, guys? 4 p.m., 5 p.m.?
Oh, I can't keep my eye out.
Jake is saying 7. Hanfa Hussein is saying 5. Come on, then. I want people to tell me exactly what they think about me. Who's going to do it? Okay, I'm coming back at 5 p.m. today. Simon is saying 5 p.m. I'm going to come back at 5 p.m. today. I want to hear what people are going to say. Okay, come on the stage and show your face. But if you are any kind of extremist who is giving me death threats, or if you spread fake news about me, I'm not. Oh, you'll be booted off the stage. No fake news, no death threats. Come and tell me what you think about me. Come on then, 5 p.m. Bye bye.
I should have did that a bit randomly quick. Oh, I kept messaging and messaging. So she said she's back at 5. So I'm going to jump on there at 5 then with her. We'll try and we'll talk. Make sure I've got all my bits and bobs up on screen so I can talk to her. So, you know, I will. I'm very, very respectful when I talk to women, full stop. So that's who I am. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. She said she's going live again at 5. So, what would be best? Should I go live and then join her live so it's streaming here as well, or should I just wait for her and then just join her stream? Because I can always cut it and stream it a bit later in live. Do you know what I mean? So I don't have to be live here. Because would you lot rather be there? Because then if I do go up, then you can be in her chat and you can be giving it all up for the whiz. You know what I mean? And get me some subscribers. So I could either do 1 or do 2, depends. But then would it be maybe best for all be on her stream? Because then I can always cut it at a later date, and I can actually just upload the bit where I'm on, and I can upload that as a normal video at a later date. Do you know what I mean? But would it be better in the chat? Because even as I'm talking, I'll be like, oh yeah, I can see some of my subscribers in your chat. That's good. Hopefully they support you, Candid. Do you know what I mean? It might be better like that. What do you reckon? Yeah, that's what I want to hear, Pat. So make sure you subscribe to her channel. But then, because it'll get her subscribers, and then she might be willing to have me on again. Do you know what I mean? So I've got no issue sort of helping her out or whatever. Do you know what I mean? We've all got our own views. We're all entitled to say what we want to say. And do you know what I mean? I'll get that. But I'm always very respectful when I'm talking to a woman. But hopefully, you know, I'll be able to say what I want to say. And what people have said in the comments on the other video about her, I do agree. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to say, I don't know, be nasty to her face for no reason. It's just not who I am. But it'd be, excuse me, but it'd be nice just to have a friendly debate and discuss and say, like, I'm against Islam because, do you know what I mean? So, and all things like that. I don't know. So, but I think, yeah, I'll probably go on her stream. It's 5 o'clock, so go there, innit? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, do that, and then I can always put it through my StreamYard accordingly and cut it accordingly. So, and it'll be better, wouldn't it? Make for a better reception. So yeah, we'll do that. That'd be better, wouldn't it? So yeah, I'll go try and get onto Candid with Lubna at 5. Hopefully, I'll be in the chat and I can click on it. Do you know what I mean? So it shouldn't be an issue getting up there. Hopefully, but that'd be good. Right, we need to see what's going on with the old protest. Does anybody know? Let's have a look. Let's see if we can bring up the was it Bristol? It wasn't Bristol, wasn't it? Oh, it's just got it up already for 5 o'clock. Say it to my face. No threats or fake news about me. So I can just say what other people have been saying. Things like that, can I? So that'd be cushy. So yeah. Well, there's quite a few people in Manchester doing the old I was trying to find UK swoosh because that's who we were watching earlier, wasn't it? But oh well. What can we do? But I would done that, does it anyway? But yeah, so I'll be live on the Candid with Lubna at 5. I'm going to go and make sure I've got my notification on. Happy days. So yeah, sweet as a nut. So 5 o'clock, ladies and gents, Candid with Lubna. Go subscribe because obviously it's gonna be members only, subscribers only, I assume, in the chat. You'll big me up. So it says you'll have Oslander Ross playing as a walking song like the boxing. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to. What's that? Went all Peppa Pig then, didn't I? But yeah, all right, we'll do that. Happy days. Okay, people, let's end this stream and I'll be back at 5 o'clock on Candid with Lubna. Mum cheeks. Happy days. Thanks to everyone in the chat. It's been a pleasure. Don't forget, 5 o'clock Candid with Lubna. Get you in the messages and I'm like, hey! It should be a laugh. Happy days. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you all at 5. So take it easy. Have fun a week. Have a nice hot coffee. Living the dream. But for now, ladies and gents, that is the wizard's words.